Hey, so today I'm going to take you through the Sawyer Mini Water Filter. See that right here? This is the size of this thing. It is very small. Fits in the palm of my hand. Weighs next to nothing. Maybe 200 grams, couple ounces. Who knows? It's very, very small. So it comes with three parts. We have the water filter here. We have a little squeeze sack here, a little bag. This is 16 ounces, which is about half a liter, or it is half a liter. I would recommend getting a larger one of this unless it's going to be maybe a reserve or a backup. If this is your primary water source, I would definitely get a bigger bag than half a liter. And you also have this nifty little straw. So how this works is you simply fill this up with water. You can see me in action here. So fill it up with water. You have to first unscrew that cap. Don't lose the cap. Then you take the Sawyer Mini. You screw that right on top. Very simple design. You pop off this top. Take the straw. Get that good on there. Now you have yourself a nice little water bag. Delicious. So the flow, you might be wondering, it's quite good. You'd be surprised because the Sawyer works on the premise or the foundation of a really tiny hole in the filter, which filters out most bacteria, viruses, of course dirt, things like this. You know, the 99.999 kind of story. So it's a really tiny hole. Oh, there we go. 0.1 microns. Yes, so very small. Most things will not fit through this hole. So your water's going to be pretty pure. No doubt, you know, there might be something that can fit through this hole. And if you are concerned, then you can combine this with something like a UV pen, which will alter the DNA of such a virus or bacteria so that it can't perhaps reproduce and get you sick. However, in most cases, I do believe this will be just fine. So, another thing that you can do with this Sawyer Mini, which I have been reading about and which I might do in the future, is put this directly in to something like a Camelbak or a platypus. So you can take the straw, cut it, and take your Sawyer Mini and put this right in there so that all the water you drink is filtered by the Sawyer Mini. The Sawyer says that you can drink 100,000 liters through this thing before having to replace the filter. That's a lot of water. I mean, think about that, 100,000 liters. So if that's even remotely true, the lifetime on this is very good. I've only used it once on this trip because the water here is quite clean, but I do see myself using this much more in the future. It's a cool little thing, you know, weighs next to nothing, just throw it in your bag. It's really good to have in a survival situation or any situation where, you know, you need water and you want it to be clean water. So that's my review of the Sawyer Mini. I do recommend this, so go ahead and check it out for yourself. Thanks. Good morning. So, last night I gave you guys the review for the Sawyer Mini Water Filter. And in that review I mentioned that in theory it's possible to put that water filter directly into your water hose line. So since I'm sitting in my tent kind of waiting for the rain to calm down, I decided to do that. So I hope that this works because once I made the cut there's no turning back. So you can see here I literally just cut my hose and stuck each end of the hose into the Sawyer Mini water filter. It seems like it really is fitting on there well because you can see there's still some space here, and I've been really trying to jam that hose down farther, but it seems pretty stuck on there. So I'm hoping that the water won't leak and it'll be fine. I haven't actually tried to take a drink yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Interesting. So, what I can tell you about this experience is it is very airy. You can see all those bubbles in there. So I'm not getting solid water flow, but I am getting water. I'm just not getting the same amount that I would otherwise be getting. Which, you know, is a small letdown, but I think overall, knowing that I'll have clean water, I can deal with that. That'll be okay. So anyway, that's how that system looks like inside of a water pouch. Thanks, guys.